everybody. Welcome to another episode of That's Just Random.
Indeed.
Me and this guy right here, will be your host for today.
I'm sorry.
And probably forever. My name is Ben. His name is Corey.
Yes.
And Corey, how's life been treating you?
Very good.
Very good?
Very good.
You said your day is just starting, though.
I know it is. Busy day.
Busy day.
Very busy.
Man. How do you survive?
I just love it. I just love it.
You love it.
It's busy for the right reasons.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's better than not being busy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're okay with it, I guess that's all that matters to moi.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What about you, Ben?
How's
your day?
Not too shabby. We're Amy and I are in the middle of revamping the entire house.
I know, and it looked lovely. I thought so, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work out good.
I think so too.
It
caught me by surprise though when I walked in.
Yeah, and you realize, well, of course, there's no surprise to me, but that was all kind of her idea.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what do you think of it?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah,
I like it too.
I like it. It flows really nice. I think she got a little feng shui in there or something. I don't know. Because the way she's got it. And the dining room was never that big.
Yeah.
And to incorporate the dining room and the living room together in one room, I'm like, it's going to be tight. But it works.
I like it. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it is too. She's a smart woman. So, other than that, we're not going to get too involved in the last week because we're just not going to. But, that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. So
nice.
We still have a little more to go.
I saw it wasn't fully
we
complete
need to get some more furniture for the office
Mm-hmm.
downstairs. But other than that, I think it's flown together pretty good.
I like it.
Yep. So, how about we tell everybody who's sponsoring today's episode, Corey?
I like that idea.
Yeah. You like it?
I do.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell them.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Happy Household Podcast. Happy Household Podcast is a couple that wants to share the things in their life of challenges that has helped them make a home into a happy household.
That's right.
That is darn tootin' right.
Chris, we're a little bit behind on our recordings.
You're darn tootin'.
And we're way behind. But that's okay, because you know what? There's nothing but time.
There is.
So,
fun first. Enjoyment.
Yeah, I don't know about fun and enjoyment, but we've been busy, with other stuff. So
people understand.
Yeah,
you guys understand. Trust me. They get it.
We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put some stuff in. And I think that's the thing, though, is we've been trying to figure out where we feel most comfortable to do our podcast. So I'm thinking we're thinking about adding some furniture to our office, and then just doing it right from there. And I think that'll work out really well.
I like that idea.
Yep, because this aesthetics is not that kind of content. So we've been asking all the listeners and followers to help us do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been all asking you guys to do 4 things for us. So we can make things better. And those 4 things are as follows. That's comment, follow, like, and share.
You hear that? Comment, follow, like and share.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
you can make a little rap out of it. A little beat.
A little beat? No. That's not my forte.
I'll give you... Rate, like, follow, comment, share. Rate to the like, to the comment, to the follow, to the share.
Don't quit your tech job.
I got a full head of hair.
The more of those things that happen, the better that we can improve this channel. And if you are shy, about your comments. I completely get it. I know I'm terrible about leaving comments.
Just know they will be displayed for everybody to see if you comment.
No. So any of the comments, if you don't want to post the comments on the social pages, I totally get that. You can send those directly to our email, right? So any comments and thoughts, questions, dedications, you can send those all to our email at mo9studios@gmail.com. I promise you, we will keep all of that information anonymous. So any kind of names that you give us, chances are we will substitute the names. So the content's still there, just because that's the way we want to do things.
Trust us, we will not harvest your personal data and sell it to third-party data brokers. Most of the time.
No, never.
Never. No, I'm kidding.
Never, because no.
You know how annoying it is? I had to go through, I spent a day going through, someone made a master list of all those third-party data broker sites.
Oh, yeah?
I spent a day going through and taking my name off of all of them, because legally they have to have an application on the site.
So you can be removed?
Yeah, so that you can be removed. And if you put in, your stuff for the application, they legally have to take it down.
Really?
Yeah.
They have to take it down, but that doesn't mean they won't put it back up after you take it down.
No, they legally can't unless they rebrand the site.
Which they
they will, but I did that. I did that. I went through and got all of them. For like I did this last year.
Oh, okay.
I have not gotten a single spam call, or I have gotten way less junk mail.
Yeah.
Too, after doing that, and I've gotten way less spam emails.
Yeah, I don't even open up the junk folder unless I'm waiting for an email.
Yeah.
That I didn't get.
Yeah.
I'll check that, but other than that, I almost delete it without even opening it up.
I don't blame you.
The email for this podcast, it's not getting any junk mail.
Yeah.
So, because it's fairly new.
It's fairly new, and
I don't use it for anything else.
I was gonna say
it's only for inbound stuff.
You get a lot of that spam from signing up for different websites,
and I don't use that one for that at all anyway. So, but I do keep an eye on it. If there was junk in there, I would probably double check it to make sure that it wasn't somebody sending something that it for this channel.
Yeah.
That got automatically directed toward that folder, but other than that,
I see what you're saying.
There's not a whole lot in there. So, and like you said, I don't sign up for anything with it anyway. So hopefully that will stop that from happening. Where was I going with that? So, the emails, and we would love to hear from everybody. Who in your life you feel is important to you, including the bugs that just randomly run into me.
Don't talk about Calvin that way.
Yeah. So where I was going with that is that we want you guys to send us your dedication, somebody who's important to your life, for whatever reason. Either, you look up to them, or they're always there when you have something that you need to ask, or anything. So that's the kind of dedications we're looking for. And even if it's your dog, right? Because your dog always greets you at the door all happily wagging his tail. That's fine. We'll read that one too. So, because that's what we do here, right? We like to make sure everybody knows that people in this world are important. And that's part of the reason why today I kind of wrote my own dedication. Since we're not getting enough people to send those in, every once in a while I'll think of somebody who I think is important. Maybe not necessarily in my life, but somebody else's life that I know, right? So today I wrote one. I didn't know this man personally, but I would have loved to have known him. Almost everyone has heard of Charlie Kirk. So I wrote this because of his dedication to debate and voicing his concern, to show the world that the only true way to stop violence in the world is to communicate with people that you don't see eye to eye on. to understand somebody else's views and keep that line of compassion and communication open, because when respectful communication stops, the violence usually starts. And that was taken from, actually I'd actually seen something that he was, in one of his debates, he was talking to somebody about, and that is almost what he had said. And it kind of hit me like, that's really true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know the man, but since we do dedications, dad joke dedications,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to look for 4 jokes that I think he'd approve of. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you truly ready?
No.
No.
He's kidding me.
Okay, so
All right.
these the last time that we did these,
Yeah.
I told you I got a book.
Okay.
Right? So I flipped through the book. Yep. I flipped through the book and see if I could figure out for him that I thought.
Yeah.
Knowing what little I do know of him, being the fact that he's a dad,
Mm-hmm.
I thought, why not, right? And his some of his topics that he's talked about, I figured these jokes would have fit right in. So,
Can you rewind a little bit? What's a book?
oh, I forgot. Yeah, you didn't. You went to college.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Go ahead.
I tell you, dude, my brain is toast.
I know.
All right, so what would you get if
I don't
you
know.
threw all the books in the ocean?
I don't know.
How about a tidal wave?
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why did Sally's computer keep sneezing? And somebody else's brain's a little slow today too.
I'm trying to really think about these.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, don't think too hard. They're jokes for a
Yeah, I
reason.
give up.
Because it had a virus. You're a tech guy. You should. I mean,
No, it's just I thought it would be more creative than that.
and they're dad jokes. Okay. Maybe this one here will.
Okay.
Because I guarantee the last one's going to bomb. So, what language does a billboard speak?
What language?
Sign language.
Oh, okay. I should have.
You should.
I should have got that one. Damn it. It's still stupid, but damn.
Yeah. Okay. So this one here is. I was looking. I'm like, wow, they actually put that in here. I'm like, I didn't get it either. I almost had to look it up.
Okay.
So I don't expect it to do very well, but why not? Okay.
One man's trash is another man's
joke.
treasure.
Yeah. Well, this one here is because Charlie was he was really strong in his Christian faith. So this was kind of one of those.
Mm-hmm.
If you are familiar with Christianity and the Bible and all that stuff, you might get this one. So I had to do some research,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll try it anyway. So, who was the only person in the Bible without a father?
I definitely don't know. Yeah.
Joshua, because he was the son of Nun.
Bible dad joke.
Hey, you know what? I thought I read that and I'm like, I bet you he'd get a kick out of that.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, because
it makes sense,
right? Well, because Joshua was, and I had to really look at. I mean, when jokes have to be explained, they're not quite as funny. But
yeah. No, I know what you
in
mean.
the Bible, the mentions of Joshua's lineage to provide context for his role as a leader and for the Israelites and the successor to Moses, his father was actually, that was his name, Nun, and it's spelled N-U-N.
Yeah.
That's the play on words.
Yeah.
So that's a terrible dad joke, but you know what?
That's why it's a dad joke.
Right. So
That's why it's a dad joke.
hopefully somebody, I really hope somebody laughed at that one, because I think it would be funny if, anyway, with those dad jokes out of the way.
Oh, good save. Good save.
Now we can get on to today's topic, which is going to be what?
subreddits. Well, more
Subreddits.
so, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
But as you can see, we're pretty fried today.
Yeah, so we're just kind of no, we don't.
Fried,
No,
you know.
neither. I can't speak for you.
We're pretty fried today.
I don't know.
Mentally, it might be because it's Monday. I had a really busy weekend with it was my birthday last weekend, essentially.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of friends over. I had a friend fly in who I
Yeah.
met online I've known him for 15 years. I met him for the first time in person. A lot of driving this weekend.
Yeah.
I think I drove a total of like 9 hours this weekend.
Wow.
Because we were all over the place. Oh yeah. So and then I didn't really get a rest day. I kind of just we were doing stuff from Friday until Sunday, and then it was right back to work. So I'm a bit on the. So I need something easy to digest and where I don't have to think a lot. So we're gonna read people making mistakes and then not taking accountability
Laughing
for
about
it.
them.
Yeah, and laughing about it and being like, I'm glad that's not me.
Right. Yeah. And I totally feel the whole busy weekend. I had family function on Saturday, and then Saturday, Sunday, we had nothing but moving and tearing the house apart. So I totally get that.
That sounds very sexy.
Okay. Now you made me feel awkward. Awkward. Okay. You got one.
Got one.
You got one all pulled up.
Got one. We can divert from that moment.
Next.
All right. We ready for the first one?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Am I the asshole for putting my hand over my sister-in-law's camera at my own birthday dinner after I told her no filming? Based on that initial title, what do you think? I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
The dude told you no filming at his own birthday party. It's his birthday. You better listen. He can do whatever the hell he wants. It's his birthday.
Well, I mean, out of respect.
Yeah, out of respect.
Just out of respect. But
Precisely.
You know what? Maybe he was, I don't know. Maybe he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and she was trying to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Maybe he was like cheating on his birthday, and she caught it on camera and stuff. And he was like,
he has another birthday.
Yep.
Well, go ahead.
Bad dad joke. Oh my gosh. All right.
Dive into it.
We're already completely wrong. The poster is a woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I, 29 female, had a small birthday dinner last weekend with my husband, 31 male, and my sister-in-law, Lena, 27 female, mother-in-law, and 2 friends at a normal but nice place. Lena's an influencer. She films...
like us. Yeah, without the influence.
I was going to say, what are we influencing? Paint to dry?
No, that's why I got foam. I couldn't get the paint to dry.
Paint dry and got bored of us. She films literally everything. Plates, forks, people breathing.
Wow.
3 days before I wrote in the family chat, please don't film me. Food, please don't film me. Food, room is fine, just not my face. She said, got you. So she's signifying that she understands your request. So I'm excited to see the part where she completely ignores what you said. We sit down, and within like 10 minutes, her phone is up. I say quietly, please don't point at me. She goes, you look great. It's just vibes. Husband backs me. She said no. Lena rolls her eyes, lowers it for maybe 2 minutes. Then the cake comes. Little sparklers, staff singing. Lena stands and points the camera right in my face. Like birthday girl reveal, I put my hand over the lens and said, stop. I didn't grab the phone or touch her, just covered the camera for a second. She snaps. I ruined her shot, okay? And this is her job. You getting that? This is her job. Okay. Mother-in-law says, let it go for one night. I said that it's my night, actually.
Right.
Very valid. Okay, that's very valid. It got awkward fast. The server
bet.
was right there. Oh, that's so bad. I
Oh,
felt embarrassed. What?
You said server, so they were not.
The server
they were,
was right there. While
so
this
they're
one-
not at like their house.
No,
They
they're
were
at a
out.
restaurant. Yeah, they're at a restaurant.
jeez.
It got awkward fast.
Yeah.
The server was right there. I felt embarrassed. My husband tried to change the subject, but Lena kept muttering about how she had to scrap everything. She
Oh.
had to scrap everything.
That's terrible.
Worst day ever. This is the worst not my birthday party ever. I even paid for my own dessert. Long story. And we left pretty quickly. Next morning, Lena texts that I humiliated her and made her look unprofessional in front of everybody. Mother-in-law says I should have moved seats if I didn't want to be in frame. Husband says my boundary is fair, but maybe I made a scene. Oh, that nope. Oh, husband's sleeping on the couch tonight. By doing it during the song when eyes were already on me. Digging your own grave there, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, you should have snatched that phone right out of her hands.
Yep.
Look, she said no.
Oh, yeah. She posted me before without asking, and coworkers mentioned it. I've asked her to blur/remove it, and it turns into drama, which is why I set the boundary in writing before dinner. Why I might be the asshole. Public place. I did physically block her shot, and yet it was during the song. I could have stood up and turned away or something, but also I don't want to be online against my will, especially on my own birthday. I don't know. Am I the asshole?
No, not at all. Actually, I think the asshole was the one that just completely ignored your wishes
On your birthday, no
on your
less.
birthday. Well, yeah, I mean,
And
this was her sister-in-law, right?
Yeah, it should. I mean, it should. Your request for not being filmed should be respected, whether it's your birthday or not.
I could see now from a recording perspective, right?
Mhm.
Because obviously we do recordings too.
Yeah.
If the sister-in-law,
Yeah.
if the sister-in-law said, "Look, I totally get it. I'm gonna try not to put you in the shots, but I'm gonna edit you out to begin with,
Yeah.
so there's no worries, right?"
Mhm.
I don't think it would have been such a big deal.
I don't think so either, because I can understand from a filming perspective, it might be hard to get the shots that you want like all the time, if
Right.
like and not get her face, you know.
Right.
So I think that's a reasonable compromise.
But where I was going that is at closer to the end of that, you said that she had put her on stuff before and didn't do any of that. So she proved that she wasn't going to edit the file to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should.
It-
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Yeah, the camera should never come out.
The camera shouldn't have come out, and she ignored your boundaries that you set.
Completely.
I don't think that's reasonable, and I don't like that the mother-in-law was also against it and stuff. But that makes sense though, because
her daughter.
Yeah, it was her daughter, so obviously she's going to be
Right.
biased towards her own daughter, and like, especially I also don't know the relationship that this woman has with her mother-in-law, so it might not be. They might not
I
have been.
can't say she's gonna be a bias just because it's her daughter. Because I know people that wouldn't apply.
No, I know, but I also know people that would apply.
Oh,
there.
yeah?
It's very and it doesn't say anything about
No.
like favoritism or anything. It's
No.
just like, you know,
And
that's
some-
just a shot in the dark.
Some people don't understand the whole concept of not wanting to be on film. For me, for years, I was absolutely against my photo being taken,
Yeah.
filming, all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And look at me now, right?
Yeah.
I totally get that. But see, here, I have complete control of what is being shown
Mm-hmm.
and what is not. And if somebody were to come on and be with us, and they're like, "Hey, I don't want to be on film." Cool. Now I have two options. Either I can keep you out of the shot altogether, or I can set it up so you're on it, and I can try to blur you out.
Yeah.
Right?
In post when I'm like editing
Right.
and whatnot.
And that would be strictly up to you. But obviously this lady's not going to do that because she's been asked before and it didn't work. So
Yeah.
no, you're not to
And
ask.
I mean, some people for their like it might be just for privacy reasons. It might also be like I know some people will take their birthdays off from work and they'll be like, I'm sick and stuff,
Right.
And so that's evidence that they're not actually sick. And, if their work sees that and stuff, they could get in trouble
Right.
for that,
Well, and there's people that just don't want to, like, my daughter-in-law and my son, John,
Yeah.
right? They purposely blur out their kids' photos
Uh-huh.
because they don't want his photo on the internet at all.
Oh, and that makes sense.
And I totally get it.
I think,
right?
yeah, I think that's just good practice for anybody.
Especially for kids.
For kids.
We
yeah.
try not to put, on our other stuff, we try not to put our kids on there at all either.
And I don't blame you for that.
No.
I don't blame you for that either.
For show.
For shizzle.
Yep.
Let me read some of the comments for these bad boys really quick. So this is the top comment. Lena texts that I humiliated her and made her look unprofessional in front of everybody. And then the commenter was quoting that.
Right.
But then he goes to say, no, she made herself look unprofessional in front of everybody by behaving unprofessionally in front of everyone. Honestly, I would not invite her to things you host going forward until she can respect the most simple of requests. Don't film me. Not the asshole.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, okay.
You ready for the next one?
I got one right
Oh,
here.
you got one?
Yeah,
All
I got
right.
one.
Cool.
Am I the asshole for telling my best friend I understood why his fiancée was so disappointed that he proposed to her at the gym?
You grabbed the other one I was going to read.
Oh, you
That's
got it.
awesome. I just know you have good taste then. All right.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Good one. Good choice.
I, 27 female, was excited when my best friend, 27 male, told me that he proposed to his girlfriend, which is 29 female. He said he had a proposal on video. So I was confused when the video started out in a woman's gym. Okay. When I saw
Wait, in a woman's gym? Like a woman's only gym?
It just said in a woman's gym.
Okay, because those exist. Like
Right.
women only gyms. That's like a thing.
Right. When I saw his girlfriend on the exercise machine in the video, I had a bad feeling. Yeah, I bet you did. She looked so shocked, and she said yes. She only looked happy for like 2 minutes, and the rest of the time she gave a insincere smile. My best friend expressed his frustration at his fiancée had confessed she wasn't happy with the proposal after he asked her why she looked so sad.
Huh. I wonder why.
Yeah, there are places to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the gym is one of them. Just saying.
No.
No.
Really? Seriously?
I would think not.
That's crazy.
He was venting to me and asked me how I would feel if a guy proposed to me while I was at the gym. I guess he was really expecting me to agree with him. I don't think anybody would agree with him, but that's just my thought. But I said I would have hated it too. I said I don't want the proposal. I said I don't want to be proposed to when I'm all sweaty and stinky at the gym. I basically explained to him that I understood why she was disappointed. She goes, my best friend called me shallow and a bad friend. Am I the asshole? No, actually, I choose my friends that tell me that stuff because I want my friends to be honest with me, whether I like to hear it or not. I mean, I've had friends tell me stuff that I'm like, I really want to punch you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect you enough to know that you told me how you feel for a reason.
Yeah.
And I think I needed to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I think you're an awesome friend for telling him that. And I don't think you have anything to be upset about.
No. I think some people, I think, I don't know if this is the case for this person or not. Some people's, when you don't agree with them and they're expecting you to, their egos get hurt
Oh yeah.
by
No,
it too.
Yeah,
you know, but I still think you did the right thing by being honest about, like, I think hopefully he takes it as like a wake up call and he uses it to reflect a little bit. Although based on his reaction, I don't see that really happening.
Well, it's not like you can just like hit the redo button either.
Yeah,
you've already
exactly.
done it now. It's
Yeah.
you know, and as for
I mean, just learn from it after, so you're good after the divorce, you know, and you have to try it again.
you just don't have her served with divorce papers at the gym either. Oh, what I want to know is if he did it. If it was an all women's gym, how did he get in?
I don't know. You're asking the real questions, though.
Did he say? I think I'm a woman. Is that what he did? We're not gonna go down that track.
I'm just baffled that there's not one other single place on the planet that is Earth that he could have thought was more romantic,
Right.
than the gym. Like, out of everywhere, why the gym?
Hell,
Like,
I think the bathroom would have been better.
did he say that was like the first place they met or something? The
No,
gym?
it was nothing in there about
Okay.
that. No.
Even if it was the first place you met, that is not enough significance, I feel, to, you know.
I can see if that was someplace that they met.
Yeah.
I could see why he would want to do it there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, don't do it there. Just
Yeah.
like if you got, like, make it part of the plan though and stuff.
Right.
Like if you have
Wait till she comes out and do
Yeah.
it in front of the gym.
if you have a big plan to propose and like you're ready to propose and stuff, I feel like that's one of the things you'd like do multiple things that day and then like finish strong, you know,
Right.
like, okay, we start here because this is where we met.
Right.
And like we had our first date here lifting and everything. And
Right.
then we go like here for dinner and then here and then here and then boom, you know, proposal time and
Right.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the spot to propose just because it's the first spot that you met
No.
each other.
Right.
I think some people put too much merit into like their first date and stuff. I feel like by then, for most people, there's a lot more like significant moments or places that things might have happened that might warrant a better spot for proposing. But maybe
Right.
that's just me.
One of the comments says he's not even upset he's not even upset. He disappointed her. Actually, yeah, I get that. He's upset. She wasn't grateful for the thoughtless proposal. After all, he said OP was shallow. So what does that say what he thinks about his fiancée? He says the proposal was basically a shit test. He wanted to see if she was actually going to say yes. Shoot.
Man, if she'll say yes to a gym proposal, she's staying forever. I don't have to worry about nothing.
There's a couple places that Amy, when I proposed, before I proposed, she told me, she goes, "Don't do it here," because I was flat out say no.
At least she's upfront about it.
Just because you did it there, I will flat out say no. She goes, and then I'll say yes afterwards, but right up front, no, you're gonna get a big old fat no. Of course, I didn't listen. I did it someplace she told me not to, but I did it in a respectful manner, where she didn't want to be embarrassed because we were at a concert.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to be embarrassed. She didn't want to be up on the big screen. She wanted nobody else to see. So when I did it, I make sure that we were close to each other, and nobody was paying attention to us.
Yeah.
So I did it very quietly and
Yeah.
very, very minimalistic, right? And so,
Is she like that?
yeah, she tells everybody. So,
Nice.
yep, she liked it.
I
So
dig
that would be
I
the
dig
difference,
that.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Learn from your mistakes, buddy. Learn from your mistakes.
I agree. All right. I got another one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for calling my boyfriend an idiot because he won't get a colonoscopy even though his mom had colon cancer?
Are you trying to tell me something here?
Subtly. No, I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
Then you can't worry about them sticking the finger up there. You need to know that you
All right, we're getting a little too personal right here.
All right. So my boyfriend, 33 male, has a family history of colorectal cancer.
Are you gonna spit it out, or what's the deal?
So my boyfriend, 33 male, has a family history of colorectal cancer. His mom was diagnosed in her early 40s, and it was really bad. She survived, but it was a long, awful ordeal. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He was old enough to remember it as well. Because of that, his doctor told him he should start colonoscopies earlier than most people. He's technically overdue for his first one, and lately he's had some weird stomach problems. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, the second my doctor is telling me to get them early on, I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, are you kidding me? And you're starting to have stomach problems. There's no way. The anxiety would be too big. I'd be scheduling my doctor's appointment yesterday.
You could be scheduling one for today and tomorrow and next week.
And the next day.
Right.
And the next day. I've been telling him for a year to get it checked out. He keeps saying things like, it's embarrassing. I'm too young. What if they find something bad? Well, that's the point. You don't want them to find something bad 3 years later when they could have found something bad 3 years earlier.
And done something about it.
Yeah, and something about it. Yeah, that's... Yes, that's the point of the test. The other night, we got into it because he mentioned again that his stomach has been bothering him. I told him point blank, you're being an idiot. Your mom went through hell with this, and you're ignoring your chance to be healthy. I also said that if he won't take care of himself, I don't know if I can plan a long-term future with him because I don't want to lose a partner to something that could have been caught early. He got really upset and accused me of being controlling and dramatic. Now he's barely speaking to me. I feel like I was harsh, but honestly, I'm scared. The news has story after story of people dying from this. Because I feel like I was harsh, but honestly, I'm scared. The news has story after story of people dying from this because they ignored it too long. But his age, too long. People his age too. I'd rather him be mad at me than bury him in 10 years. Am I the asshole for calling him an idiot and making this an ultimatum?
No.
I don't think, and you weren't doing it to be malicious either. It was out of love and care.
Right.
Because you've tried, it sounds like you've tried other ways to approach this and he's not listening. So it sounds like you needed to be firm.
Right.
In order to you had to lay down the law,
Well, when it comes to relationships, so there has to be a little give and take. But when it comes to something serious like that, I think there should be more one than the other. I don't know if there would have been any easier way to handle that.
So one of the comments on this one too is it's them agreeing, essentially,
right.
Siding with the wife. Essentially, it's
the girlfriend.
Yeah, the girlfriend.
You said wife.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the girlfriend. Is essentially, she's saying, I'm watching a friend slowly die from colon cancer. He resisted getting a colonoscopy for years, and when he finally had one, they found stage 4 cancer. I fully support your ultimatum.
Right.
That's terrifying.
Yep. I had a buddy that way. Wasn't cancer. He just didn't take good care of himself, and once the issue was brought to everybody's attention, he was in bad shape.
Yeah.
And he refused to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And being stubborn like that, sometimes I'm stubborn, but sometimes being stubborn does more damage than good, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. So hopefully he gets his ducks in a row and really gets his stuff straightened out.
I hope he listens.
Yeah. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, so you know what? You can make him listen. True. Whether he chooses to follow or not is a different story. Okay. I got one. We'll make this the last one here.
Sounds good.
Am I an asshole for telling my girlfriend I won't do all the cleaning just because I work from home?
Oh, I feel like I'm always hearing stuff like this.
Right.
This is such a gray area for a lot of people.
Right. So, I, 29 male, work remote remotely full-time. My girlfriend, 28 female, works at an office. We recently moved in together, and suddenly she expects me to handle all the household chores because I'm already home all day. I told her that working from home doesn't mean I'm free to vacuum, cook, and do the laundry in between meetings. I already do my fair share, but she keeps saying it's not equal because she commutes. Last week I refused to do the dishes. She left after dinner, saying I wasn't going to treat her like I wasn't going to be treated like her housekeeper. She snapped, and that I was being selfish. Am I the asshole for refusing to do more chores because I work from home? No. Just because you're at home, like you said, just because you're at home doesn't mean that you have time to do that. The commute has nothing to do with it, right? My fiance works from home, and she doesn't have all the extra time to do that stuff, right? So I totally get working remote doesn't mean that you have more time.
No.
Because the time that she would be commuting, most of the time she's still working.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
she there's no benefit there. And just because you're working from home, the mental stress and anguish that you have to do with work is going to be the same.
True that.
And what I've noticed is that I work in a factory, so I have to drive back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That drive time helps me de-stress and try to kind of calm myself from the day's job.
Mm-hmm.
Amy doesn't get that.
That's true. You know, where you can, like, put on a podcast or something, listen to music, or like throw on an audiobook,
or just listen to nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
A lot of people, especially people with like big families and stuff, that's like their only like quiet time that they get for like the day is their drive home. That's their reprieve,
right?
You know.
Yeah, Amy doesn't get that, and I'm sure this guy's feeling the same way. He doesn't get that.
If you really don't like your commute and stuff, you should try getting a remote job. But I know that's easier said than done.
But you also have to find time to distress and kind of disconnect yourself from the house.
Yeah, well, and that's like a whole other topic. That's where it comes with communicate. Like if you have kids, communicating with your partner and being like, all right, I know it's been rough. Why don't you take like a few hours to yourself? I'll handle the kids right now. I'll make sure dinner's good. You just do your thing, and then, you know, next time I'll do my thing. And you know. Like, I
don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of whether he's being an ass or not. I don't really think he is. But by just absolutely refusing, like, no, I'm not gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
That's not quite the right way to handle that. So,
well, I feel like it's understandable if he's not doing it during work hours because obviously you're working and stuff. But if he's outright just refusing to help around the house just at all in general, then that's when it becomes a problem.
Yep. And so I don't think either one. There's enough blame to go around for this one.
Yeah. If that's how he's acting, where it's like unless he does do stuff around the house after work and everything,
right? But
I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more information. With that one, but Yeah,
I don't think either one of you are necessarily in the right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
That gray area.
Yeah. Gets you every time.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like a good place to wrap it up.
Sounds like a good place to wrap it up as well.
Yep.
To me. Corey.
Remember that we would love to hear from you. That can be done on our Facebook page at That's Just Random. Or it can be done by email at mo9studios@gmail.com. That's the letter M, the letter O, the number 9, the word studios @gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
Yep. You put that in your rep.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Okay.
G to the I to the... Never mind.
Yeah. I don't know what to say after that. Well.
I know. When you're witnessing such greatness unfold in front of you, I would be speechless too.
Greatness was not the first word to come to mind. Matter of fact, there's not a synonym at all that came to mind with that.
I mean, I can give you a few if you're running blanks, you know. Greatness, amazement, talent. Honestly, I could go on.
None of those came to mind. Not one.
Cool, awesome.
Malarkey, goofy, dirt maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's just put in the thought of the week and let's just be done with this one, because this is gonna get slippery if we don't.
All right. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think that one was very fitting went right with our dedication and what's going on in today. So, most definitely, I think that was a good one.
Yep.
Yep. And until next time, people.
Oh yeah, and
Oh, here
keep
we go.
smelling good too.
Yeah.
What are you?
Scrumptious.
What are you using? Is that Noir 5? I smell.
Oh,
Whatever you're doing, it's working for you.
hey, he's talking about you.
Wink.
Not talking about
Wink.
me. He's talking about you.
Wink. Wink. Kiss. Wink.
Oh boy. Wrap it up.
All
Let's
right,
go.
ladies, skaters.